Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss with you Pedro Almodovar's Volver. In Volver, Pedro Almodovar pays a heartfelt tribute to his motherland La Mancha, his mother, the women who raised him, and all the women in general. However, here he vilifies the male characters. He wholeheartedly acknowledges the contributions of those women to his life, but somewhere he is compelled to vilify the male characters. Fighting the evil male figures, the women become triumphant. So, this is a film about women who get tormented, but they don't know how to stop. They emerge victorious. Apparently, it looks like a melodrama, but it has multiple layers underneath it. Almodovar infuses a touch of magic realism and a touch of comedy in it. Volver means to return, and through this film, Almodovar returns to his childhood village, his childhood life. He returns to his root. Initially, it starts with a touch of comedy, but slowly it goes deeper and it becomes dark, it becomes serious, and it portrays the pain and all those agonized women. Now, let's discuss the story. The film starts in a small Spanish windy village named Alcanfor de las Infantas. A group of Spanish women are seen washing the headstones and graves of their husbands and relatives. Here, women generally outlive their husbands. Raimunda and Sole are two sisters. They live in Madrid. They lost their parents in a fire accident 3 years back. Raimunda has a daughter, teenage daughter, Paula. Raimunda's beer addicted and now jobless husband, Paco, tries to rape Paula. And that time she kills Paco by stabbing in self-defense. Raimunda gets surprised, agonized, terrified, can't believe this incident. She hides Paco's dead body in a freezer kept in Emilio's restaurant nearby. A film crew manager offers her the job to cook for them, which she gladly accepts. Sole returns to La Mancha for Aunt Paula's funeral. She has passed away. And that time she encounters her mother's ghost. That ghost folds herself inside Soleil's car's dicky and reaches Madrid. Soleil learns that her mother Irene was not killed in that fire accident. Her presence is very much real. She allows her to stay with her and work in her illegal salon. Raimunda reveals to Paula that Paco was not her biological father. Aunt Paula's neighbor, Augustine, who is to look after her, develops terminal cancer and comes to Madrid for treatment. Raimunda visits her in the hospital and she asks her whether she has seen the ghost of her mother and whether she is at all aware about her presence. And only that ghost will be able to tell the whereabouts of her mother. Raimunda keeps Paula with Soleil, hires a van, and drives to Jukar River. She finds a suitable spot on the bank of that river where Paco used to play in his childhood and then buries the freezer containing Paco's dead body there. Augustina visits Raimunda in her restaurant and reveals two secrets. Her mother disappeared on the same day her parents, Raimunda's parents, got killed in that fire accident. And her mother was having an affair with Raimunda's father. Irene reveals the same secret to Soleil and Raimunda. She says that yes, her husband actually had an affair with Augustina's mother, and she set the house on fire when they were having sex inside her house, killing both of them in that accident. She roamed around in the neighborhood for a few days and then ultimately got shelter in Aunt Paula's house. And since then, she was taking care of Aunt Paula. A few villagers saw her a few times and spread the ghost story. She reveals the same secret to Augustina as well. Augustina, now in a very bad shape, at the last stage of the cancer. She reveals that actually Irene, she herself, set the house on fire when Augustina's mother and her husband were having sex. And she promises that from now onwards she will take care of Augustina. At least that's what she can do for her. Raimunda visits Augustina's house and she and her mother Irene commit to mend their relationship. This is the story. Volver means to return, and there are multiple ways Almodovar returns. He returns to his root. He returns to his childhood home, childhood village, La Mancha. He returns to his childhood days. And he wholeheartedly acknowledges the contributions of all the incredible women to his life. He is grateful to them, and there is no doubt that he deeply loves them. He has strong affinity toward incredible Spanish women, and he always shows them in positive light. Volver is not an exception. Also, Carmen Mora and Penelope Cruz returned to working with Almodovar after 18 and 7 years. So this is also return. And the title of the film Volver is inspired by the tango Volver by Carlos Gardel. Irene taught the tango to Raimunda during her childhood, and she is elated and emotional to see that Raimunda hasn't forgotten that. She listens to the song Being Hidden when Raimunda sings that in Emilio's restaurant in front of the film crew. So, multiple ways Volver signifies return. Now, coming to the red color, Almodovar deeply loves red color. Red is an intense and expressive color. So Almodovar loves that, and he uses red color extensively in his films. Red color also enhances the color of nature. That's why Almodovar's actors drive in red cars through countryside. Also, red color enriches night scenes, and because of that, Almodovar uses red cardigans and sweaters for his actresses. So he deeply loves red color. Through Volver, Almodovar portrays the pain and agony of Spanish women. He stages a strong and silent protest against Francoist Spain. During Franco's regime, Spanish women were subjected to multiple tortures, rape, murder, sexual assault, beating, almost everything, all kinds of torture. Without any direct reference, Almodovar vilifies the male characters here, as if he strongly protests against the Spanish government under Franco's regime. Paco tries to rape Paula, his stepdaughter. Raimunda's father gets her pregnant. However, Almodovar's actresses do not tolerate the torture silently. They protest, they strongly protest. That's why Paula kills Paco by stabbing in self-defense. When Augustina's mother and Raimunda's father were having sex inside his house, Irene set the house on fire. She did not see that silently. She took action. She had the courage to take action. And also, Almodovar's actresses are independent. They are self-sufficient. Raimunda works as a janitor in Madrid airport. And also she cooks for the film crew. She does not sit alone and do nothing. She herself is self-sufficient. She is ready to work and she is independent. Same as Soleil. She runs her salon. So she is also independent. That is the beauty of Almodovar's actresses. Just like that, they don't tolerate torture. They take action. And also, they run their livelihoods. Incredible women, an incredible portrayal of all those brilliant women, glorious women. And that can only be done by none other than Maestro Almodovar. Apparently, it looks like a melodrama, but there are multiple layers underneath it. Almodovar forcibly does not create those layers. The story is deeply inspired by his own life. He personally felt, he personally experienced all those incidents, and those directly impact this film. Initially, it starts like a comedy. A group of Spanish women are seen washing the headstones and graves of their husbands and relatives. But more the story goes, more it becomes dark, serious. It deals with multiple dark and serious subjects like rape, murder, sexual assault, vengeance, adultery, killing, all sorts of serious and dark subjects. However, Almodovar's mastery lies in the touch of comedy, in spite of multiple dark subjects. He blends those layers, those gloomy layers, with a touch of soft comedy. All the actors have performed their roles brilliantly. This film belongs to Penelope Cruz. She is brilliant. Even though ensemble cast, but she is available everywhere. She is present everywhere. And this film belongs to Raimunda. Her facial expression is brilliant. Raw emotions come out of Carmen Mora as well, especially when she reconciles with her daughter, Raimunda. And Lola Duenos plays the character of Soleil brilliantly. She justifies Soleil's character. And Alkane cinematography. Jose Luis Alkane cinematography is magnificent and brilliant. He incredibly uses bright colors and very bright light, rich color, bright light. It looks like a cinematic extravaganza. And also the cinematography is incredibly dynamic, especially during Paco's murder. When Paula kills Paco, that time camera is at the eye level. When Raimunda washes the knife in the basin, camera moves up. And then when Raimunda buries the freezer containing Paco's dead body on the bank of the Juka River, that time camera is patient and silently observes. Dynamic cinematography. As if Alkane's camera silently observes the characters and tries to reveal the deeply hidden secrets. Alberto Iglesias' music is also brilliant. He has been, he has been associated with Almodovar for a very long time, so he knows Almodovar's requirements. That's why he always creates brilliant music in Almodovar's films, and Volver is not an exception. Almodovar wanted music that will help the film to flow, that will enrich the film. He did not want simply a sentimental music, and Iglesias exactly composed that. And it is deeply inspired by Tango Volver by Carlos Gardel, but Almodovar changes it to flamenco to have Spanish flavor, much like his films. It is sung by Estrella Morente and lip synced by Penelope Cruz, and her character is Raimunda. Another important aspect of the film is makeup and hairstyling. Almodovar uses backbrushed hair for Penelope Cruz and other women, and prosthetics back for Penelope Cruz so that she can look like the Spanish women in early 1980s. So that's all about Volver. Thank you so much for watching this video, and the request goes again that please see the film, support my channel, press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you all are well, fine, you are enjoying, and keep watching movies. Thank you so much. Bye.